Mr. Paul. How are you?
I am very good. What about
Good.
you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been so long that even your background has changed. I feel like how days has it been that your background has also changed? Okay. You've changed your location where you used to take sessions?
Not exactly, only 2, 3 meter you can say.
Okay. I really like the drapes. They're like so cool and calm, just like you. Right.
Okay, okay, thank you.
How have you been?
I've been very good and everything is going well. So
Great.
I was waiting for a session with Parveen Khan. So now I'm here
Yes.
and few days back I watched a video where one learner was saying that Parveen Khan is so busy that if we wish to meet God, it is possible, but it is not possible to meet
Oh
Parveen
God, I
Khan.
remember that. No, please. It's been a really tight
So
schedule
this
here.
is what is happening.
I'm literally apologizing to all the learners, that they have such complaints that we are not able to find the slots. So it has become really difficult these days because it's a jam-packed schedule. And I just took a session before yours, and just 10 minutes before I returned back home. I haven't even changed.
Oh.
So I just sat. I'm like, no, no. Afterwards, I have a session right now. So after this, I'll take the shower or change or eat something. That is going to happen afterwards.
Oh my God, you are so busy. So when
Not so.
does it start your duty? When does it start?
It starts
When do you
9:30
go
a.m.
and you come back?
If the patients last for a longer time, then we have to stay in the OPD for like 6:30 till 6:30. Otherwise, if you're free,
Oh,
then you can go, but not before 6. It has to be till 6.
oh, it's a long hour.
Yes.
Okay.
Today was World Physiotherapy Day. So physiotherapy is our profession. So there was a huge party at the hospital. So there was, but we are interns, so we weren't allowed to be a part of it because we were looking after patients up in the OPD. So all the doctors were
Okay.
celebrating, and we just went there to have the food. So yes, that was all for us.
Oh, okay.
It was fun.
So I think you are liking it. You are enjoying your new duty.
It's fun. It's really fun. Learned a lot of new tricks, met a lot of new people with the patients and everything. So it has been a good experience till now.
Yeah. When we do something and if we like it, that's very good.
That's very good, exactly. But the problem is that every month our duty keeps on changing. Currently, I stay in the OPD. Last month, I was in neurology, so I had to go for rounds up in the wards and ICUs. So that had a different experience. When I came into the OPD, I was like, this is so boring. I don't want to stay in the OPD. I want to go up on the rounds. So now I'm settled in the OPD. Next month, they will change again. So I'll have to again,
Oh,
merge myself. So this is a negative factor. I'm not liking this.
okay.
But
You
it's,
want to
it's
settle in one
yes,
only FPD or
or
okay,
rounds. I prefer
okay.
rounds, going for rounds, going from this word to that word, and then that is fun. That's really good.
So I
But
got to know from that video that you are doing your internship in Max Super Specialty Hospital.
yes,
It's
yes,
a
yes,
huge, big
huge,
hospital. No?
huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Just
why a lot of exposure.
yeah, yeah. Just before this session that we are doing now, I just
Mhm.
had a look at the pictures of your hospital. Some of the
Hospital.
pictures just I
Okay. Yes,
so
I. It's a huge. Actually, there were like two hospitals in Saket together. One was Modi Hospital, and the other was Max. Now Max is like so huge. He bought Modi Hospital and turned into Max Smart. So I'm like,
okay.
oh my god, who is this guy? He just bought an entire huge hospital and turned it into Max. I'm like, wow. So yeah, huge, 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 huge hospital here.
And it's very clean and speaks span new.
The sanitization, the cleanliness is like remarkable over there.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That
it is
can be
actually.
ghost from the pictures itself.
Yes. Everything is good about that hospital. Even the money. I was like shocked looking at bills. I was like, oh yeah, like, this is the amount people pay here. So I'm like, please God, never let me get admitted into a hospital. It will like cost the entire fortune. So yeah,
Yes, yes, that's true. Yeah.
really sad. But it's really good exposure and it's fun. And now I'm feeling like, oh God, 6 months are about to be over. Although it's just the second one, then I'll start missing the hospital life. So I'm never happy. I'm never happy. Always
So,
sad.
what did you tell me earlier that after this internship you will get the degree? I mean, that doctor
Yes,
that
yes,
you will be
right.
able.
The
Okay.
bachelor's degree after the internship. Yes.
Okay.
hmm This 6 months internship is included within the degree. So for completing the degree, you have to do the 6 months internship. Yes.
Okay.
After that, you'll become doctor. But there are many friends of mine, they have changed their Instagram ID to doctor dash dash dash. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at them. I'm like, wait for a little while. They're like, no, no, I want to say doctor only. I'm like, oh God. So I'm like, no, unless and until I'll get my degree, no doctor for me. So it has to be just Parveen. But people are so eager to put doctor in front of their names. So yeah, different people.
So, if may I ask you that what is your plan that you may open your own clinic like that, or you will be attached to any hospital?
For me, I never, I'm not an entrepreneur kind of a person. Never could I ever imagine myself running my own thing. Because of my father, let's say, he has always worked for companies. So I also have this mindset that I don't want to run my own thing because it requires a lot of investment, a lot of capital, which is something
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
won't be able to collect together. So for me, it always has to be a job thing. I'm okay with the nine to
Okay.
five thing. I'm happy. It it needs to pay me well. That is my first
Yeah.
criteria. First is mental peace, and second is the pay. Yes, this is what I go
And
after.
it has to be in Delhi only.
Yes, in Delhi only. It's okay if I have to travel a little bit. That would be okay. Max is like 4 minutes from my place, so it's like
Oh, so
super
near.
super convenient. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to report there at 9:30. Even if I leave my house at 9:26, I will reach on 9:30. So I'm like, this is the best thing ever. So yes, this is the only good thing here, that it's convenient.
Okay.
How are your sessions going?
My session going well. So day before yesterday, I had one session, which in that session, tutor did not turn up. So I called up the clipping officials and I got it cancelled. So I took another session instead of that one. Otherwise, it was going well. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you booked the next session with the same speaker or you change?
No, I changed.
You change.
Yeah, and that speaker was also not there in the slots. The slots that were I could
Mm-hmm.
see that speaker was no more
On
another
the
slot.
list. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But other than that, everything is going well.
Yes, yes, yes.
And what about friends? Where have you reached for friends? Finished.
Friends, nowadays, I told you, I get very little time to watch Friends. Earlier, I used to watch 3, 4
Episode.
episodes at one go, but nowadays, maximum two, sometimes one, and some days I even don't get a chance to watch.
Watch.
So,
Okay.
yeah, today I watched one episode. It was now it's season 10, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was 6 or 7 episodes. So it was
Okay.
like that. This Monica was throwing a Thanksgiving party, and she wanted all the friends to be present at that point in time. It was at 4 p.m.
Yes,
But
they all arrive late. Yes.
yeah,
That's season
so
10, episode 8. Yes.
Yeah. So after arriving late, they were just looking for an excuse what to say. They are cooking, try to cook some stories, and they are listening what they are doing from the other
Uh,
side of the
yes,
door.
that's one of the best episodes. One of the best episodes ever. I really liked the way everything was working in that episode. I was like, I love this episode so much. That big foam finger that Joey is carrying, even
Yes.
though Ross asked
Yeah.
him not to wear it, but he's still like, you want to wear it? That's why you're asking me not to wear it. He's like so dumb. But great episode it is. We are about to finish just 10 more episodes. There are only
Okay.
17
Okay.
episodes in season 10.
Oh, that means season 10 is the last
Yes,
season.
season 10 is last, yes. As a
Okay.
minimum number
Okay.
of episodes. So it's going to get
Okay.
finished. At the reunion part also, you watched it in bits. After that, you can watch the entire reunion. You would love it because now you know everything. Everything.
Okay.
The reunion would be great for you. Yeah, not watching anything other than Friends. You're not getting the time also.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes I try to watch a movie,
Hmm.
but yeah, and nowadays I also get tired also. Sometimes what happens after reaching home, just I get freshen up and have something, and thereafter I just feel sleepy. So
Yeah,
sometimes if there was no class for like this
session.
today,
Hmm.
if there was no class, I just take a nap.
Yeah. After coming back from the hospital, then taking sessions at 11 p.m., my body is like, please, please let me rest. Okay. So after 11 p.m., I'm like, I'm on my bed and I straight away wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. No waking up in the middle of the night. That's how exhausted I get these days. But I'm
Yeah,
loving
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The other day that the video that I told you that I watched that video. In that, yeah, it was visible that it was a bit tired when he was talking to that person, Alana. Yeah, it's quite visible.
There is like so much work at the hospital that they even call you on Sundays. I even went for work on Sunday also last week, and I was like, oh shit. But yes, this is the thing that gives
So
me energy while taking sessions, so I cannot miss my sessions.
now you are very young, so you can do. There is no problem. I know.
Yes, thank God, this is
And
the thing.
what about the lunch and all these things provided by the hospital,
No,
or you
yeah,
have to
there
take?
is lunch, but it's the paid thing. It's a cafe, so if you
Okay,
want to buy lunch,
okay,
you can. Otherwise, you can carry your own tiffin.
okay.
Yeah, today
So
was
you prefer to buy or carry?
no.
You
My
prefer to
mom would
buy to
my
carry?
mom would kill me. She prepares food for me every day. She's like, "You'll eat this food." I'm like, okay. So she gives me food from home only.
Oh,
But
that's very good.
yes, today was World
Yeah.
Physiotherapy Day. So it is our
Mm-hmm.
department. So there was a big
Mm-hmm.
party at the hospital. So the lunch was there for free, actually. There are a lot of parties that go on at Max. There was the proper dinner also. So we had our dinner at the hospital only and lunch also at the hospital only. So it was good. The food and everything. We couldn't attend the
Yes.
function because we had to go for patients. The doctors went.
Mm-hmm.
We only went there for food. Nothing else. Only food. Yeah. So yeah. It happens. We celebrate things which are like very calmly celebrated with food and stuff. So every other week there is a new event at the hospital. So we stay entertained. Good place to work at.
Okay.
I keep watching over there because it's fun to watch. That I know him. He's a YouTuber and I know him.
The last in the last one that I had with you, I make a caption that when it comes to talking with Parveen, and if you don't talk about friends, no way. It has to
Really?
be
When have you uploaded this video? Is it recent?
the last one that I had with you. After that,
I got you into this show, so I'm very proud of
yeah, yes,
myself.
yes, yeah,
Very
yeah,
proud
yes,
of
yes.
myself that I started making him watch the Friends series, and now he is happy after watching the show. So it's
Yeah,
kind of fun.
sure. Yeah, thank you. You deserve it.
Thank you, thank you. But it's good that you're about to finish it off. If you're on the 10th season now. Last time we talked, you were on 5th season.
Okay.
Not on 5th season,
No,
7th,
maybe more than
7th season. Yeah, 7th season you were
yeah.
on. When Monica was proposing Chandler. That's what you said. That's what we were discussing in that
No. Thereafter, we had another discussion. After
when
that,
they were married, when they got married.
and after marriage also, we
After
had
marriage also.
discussed
Which was that? I couldn't. I am not able to remember that.
that this. I think that one that Ross was going with Elizabeth. That one, or after that, I forgot. I also forgot now.
Elizabeth. Oh, you were saying Elizabeth's dad. Rachel was dating Elizabeth's dad, and they go into that cabin, and he's like, "I'm a
Yeah.
love machine," and he was like, "I
Yes.
too am a love machine." Yes, I remember that episode we were on. Yes, you're right. I'm not able to recall which season that was. I think it was 6 or 7. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I am able to recall. It has to be 6 or 7. But this is what you should really try Money Heist, Mr. Paul. You'll really like
Money
it.
said, okay.
Money Heist. Yes.
Okay.
It is so
Okay.
interesting that the recent season it just came out like 3rd September. I finished off all the episodes on 3rd September itself. Despite being
My.
this busy,
Okay.
I was actually I stayed awake till 3 a.m. to finish that show because I couldn't hold myself. So I'm telling you, you have to watch Money Heist. It's really good.
Okay. It is about to finish. Then I can start that
Yes,
one.
it is very addictive. It's not comedy at all. It's a serious drama. It's in Spanish but dubbed in English. So no
Okay.
problem. No problem in audio language or subtitles. It'll very easily it is on Netflix. So you'll love
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
it.
I have seen it. Is on Netflix.
Money Heist.
The pictures. Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
some
I'm so
of the learners
excited.
also talk about you. Some of the learners also talk about this series. Whenever
Money
they were
Heist.
asked whether you are watching any movies or series, then they replied that, yeah, which one?
Money
Then they
Heist.
replied, Money Heist. Yeah.
Oh, this is the second show I'm hooking you up with. It has to be Money Heist.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I'm very excited that you'll be starting from the first season. It was so long when I watched the first season. So now you are going to watch it. So cool. So Money Heist. This next show has to be Money Heist. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.